sales al próximo. Número sales al próximo Fimori. Número 2 al Fernández. 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 Número 1 2017. Número 1 2017. Número 2 2017. Número 2 2017. Número 2 al Fernández. Número 2 de Rawson. Al Fernández. Número 5 Brasil. Número 4 Brasil. Número 3 sales al próximo. Número 2 alternante. Número 2 multiplicación. Número 2 multiplicación. Es al próximo. Número 2 multiplicación. Alternante. Número 2 alternante. Número 2 alternante. Número 2 multiplicación.
I'm just talking while the camera moves in.
How interesting. Dan! Chrissy, help!
Stop! Come back here!
Oh hey, we're doing an episode of The Crack.
Save me!
While the camera moves in.
How interesting. Dan! Chrissy, help!
Stop! Come back here!
I'm just talking while the camera moves in.
How interesting. Dan! Chrissy, help!
Stop! Come back here!
Oh hey, we're doing an episode of The Crack.
Save me!
We're looking for a fugitive. Have you seen anyone who looks like this?
Here he is.
Dan! Oh, Hello, officer. I believe I saw a fugitive go that way.
Cuff him.
No, I didn't do it!
He's resisting arrest! Tase him! But we don't have tasers. Just batten him a bit.
Wow, wait! I'm sure we can figure this out without anyone getting hurt!
Because we're potatoes!
I'm just talking while the camera moves in.
How interesting. Dan! Chrissy, help!
Stop! Come back here!
Oh, hey, we're doing an episode of The Crack.
Save me!
We're looking for a fugitive. Have you seen anyone who looks like this?
Here he is.
Dan! Oh, hello, officer. I believe I saw a fugitive go that way.
Cuff him.
No, I didn't do it!
He's resisting arrest! Tase him! But we don't have tasers. Just batten him a bit.
Wow, wait! I'm sure we can figure this out without anyone getting hurt! Run!
What do I do? Do I pull it out or leave it in? Pull it out or tase him! But we don't have tasers. Just batten him a bit.
Wow, wait! I'm sure we can figure this out without anyone getting hurt! Run!
What do I do? Do I pull it out or leave it in? Pull it out!
Run!
What do I do? Do I pull it out or...
Run!
What do I do? Do I pull it out or...
Run!
What do I do? Do I pull it out or leave it in? Pull it out or leave it in? I don't know! Why don't they train us for this? Because we're potatoes! Spud? Spud? No! He was my ride home! Catch the bus. This calls for some subtle police brutality! Hey there, fugitives. Come out, wherever you are.
No!
All you have to do is hand over the fugitive, and I'll be on my way.
Wait, so we just have to give him Jason? Why are we running?
He's lying! He'll take us all! What do you mean? Police officers don't lie.
You're all under arrest!
Follow me!
A steep decline, my only weakness.
Wow! What is all this? These are all the things from my adventures. I told you guys about it like a million times.
Guys?
What is this?
Run!
Hey!
touch. Don't touch anything.
Why? Why'd you think?
I said don't touch anything!
Hey! I think I've taken a wrong turn. Can you wait for me? I'll be over in a minute.
No.
Whee! Oh hey, Sandra Bullet! Whee!
I have legs.
Yay! Rah! Rah! They love me. Over here! What are they?
Broccoli?
What are they?
Broccoli?
These are broccoli! I saved them on one of my adventures! They live here now. I am a god to them.
What?
Broccoli?
These are broccoli! I saved them on one of my adventures! They live here now. I am a god to them.
What?
Go, go! They won't hold him for long!
In here! He'll never find us!
You know the way out, right? No!
Wait, so we're lost? Why do you have a maze anyway?
Have you seen The Maze?
What?
The movie, The Maze.
Yeah?
I haven't. What's it about?
Everyone down on the ground!
Hey, I remember this place. You remember it because we passed it 10 minutes ago. Yeah! Oh, hey, a transparent party cup.
Oh, what a conveniently placed plot device.
People could get lost in here. Not me, though. I've seen The Maze. Terrible movie.
We've been in here so long.
Guys, this way. I think I found the middle.
Whee-yo! Aha! Huh?
Hi.
What? Hey! Where are the others?
Show me the picture.
What?
The picture of Jason. I knew it! Jason isn't the fugitive. He is!
Let me out. I'll cut you. I will. I'll stab you right up.
We found him trapped in here.
Ha! Looks like you're going straight to prison. Sorry about the mishap. You're all free to go.
But Jason killed your partner.
Everybody gets one.
Woohoo! I'm free! So, how do we get out of here?
Have any of you seen the maze?
Well, I guess that wraps everything up.
It does? What about the random rooms we had to go through?
Well, I guess that wraps everything up.
It does? What about the random rooms we had to go through? What were those broccoli things? Why was there a maze? And most importantly, what do we do with him?
Chips!
Let me out. I'll cut you, I will. I'll make your insides on the outside.
Let me out! I'll cut you! I'll stab you, I will!
Do a bullet.
But Jason killed your friend. He's dead. We're probably going to eat him.
Because we're potatoes!
How was that?
To prison. Sorry about the mishap. You're all free to go!
Have any of you seen the maze? The maze? The maze? Have any of you seen the maze?
Ready! Bravo!
Hey! I think I've taken a wrong turn. I've forgotten the line.
Oh, what is it? Ole!
Everyone down on the ground! But we don't have tasers. Just baton him a bit. Just baton him a bit. See, we need to baton him a little bit more, you see.
Well, I guess that wraps everything up, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time!
Apapun momennya, lebih nikmat dengan Nescafe.
Bebas ketombe? Cek. Rambut kuat? Cek. Sunsilk anti ketombe. Dengan tea tree oil, aloe vera, dan ginseng. Ketombe hempas, rambut kuat. Putus dari ketombe posesif dan rambut...
Hey! Oh, wait! Oh, what is it? Ole!
Everyone down on the ground! But we don't have tasers. Just baton him a bit. Just baton him a bit. See, we need to baton him a little bit more, you see.
Well, I guess that wraps everything up, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time!
But we don't have tasers. Just baton him a bit. Just baton him a bit. See, we need to baton him a little bit more, you see.
Well, I guess that wraps everything up, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Whew! That was a big one.
Yeah, it looks incredible though.
Whoa. It's so dusty. Guys, is that you? You've been gone for so long. Who are you? It's me.
Oh, Bumper! The pre-show is a part of Minecraft Live where we can see cool stuff from the creators in the community before the main show begins, and we made a little intro for it. So we see this little axolotl swimming underwater. He does a little wave, and then he jumps up to reveal the big community pre-show logo. A second later, a train full of minecarts zooms past. Now you remember the train from the end of the announce video. That's the same train, and that links a few of these videos together. But the first issue is right here. The axolotl has this line going up its stomach. I'm gonna let you in on an element animation secret, which some of you might have already sussed out. We can only animate villagers.
What?
That's right. Cat's out of the bag. It's why we have so much villager content. So whenever we need to animate something that's not a villager, we just put a villager in a costume. This axolotl? Villager! This frog? Villager! This tree? Believe it or not. Hello, I am a tree. Shh, trees don't talk. Okay, let's take a look at what's really going on here.
Explaining things.
So, the line down the stomach and all the glitchiness that you can see here is caused by something called Z-fighting, which is far more boring than the name suggests. You've probably seen it before, especially if you play a lot of games. Let's take these villager heads and flatten them down to single polygons. Now, if we move them into each other so they end up inside each other on the exact same plane,
It's gross.
you get all this glitchy Z-fighting. The reason this happens is because when your computer is rendering each pixel to the screen, it draws all the background objects first. Then it draws all the slightly closer objects over those, then closer and so on, until we have the entire image. But when it comes to objects like these, it doesn't know which one to draw first, like which one is in front. So some pixels draw one and other pixels draw the other, leaving us with this glitchy mess. The axolotl in the game doesn't have any Z-fighting, but in the animations we made, anytime a mob has a flat polygon for one of its features, we give it a little bit of thickness, just so there's something there to catch the light. And without realizing, we introduced a polygon that overlaps the axolotl's stomach, causing this line here. Villager! Oh, am I too late? On to the next one. If you take a close look at the train going by here, if you go through frame by frame, even with the crazy amount of motion blur going on, you can just about tell that none of the mobs are moving. They're just frozen in time. Now this isn't really a problem because the train goes past so fast that you can't really tell. But I'm gonna mark us for this anyway, just because I like the sound of the dings. Also, from this vantage point, you can tell that the train track just ends. You don't see it in the shot, so we just don't build it. This does mean, though, that off to the side of every shot, there's just a teeny tiny horrific train crash. But it's okay, these are professional stunt mobs who take their jobs very seriously.
This one's not moving. Never mind, let's go again.
Okay, so that's 2 problems in this one, which isn't bad, but the video is only 10 seconds long, so... 2 problems in this one, which isn't bad, but the video is only 10 seconds long, so, moving on. After the pre-show, we jumped straight into the main show, and that needed an amazing animated introduction. So the intro video we made is an epic ride through the Minecraft landscape, with the camera soaring alongside the train, carrying all the mobs. And like the pre-show bumper, the only way to see this now is on the replay of the live stream itself. There's some links with timestamps below if you want to go check it out. Okay, on to the problems. Number 1. Once the train gets going and we pass through this cave, we shoot through this meadow, and because we're going super fast, the background has a lot of motion blur. But we also pass by these bees, which seem to be completely unaffected by it. If you've seen our other videos in this series, then you'll know that we'll probably have a whole bunch of dings for motion blur issues at the end, but this one is different. Back in the announce video, we had a bunch of motion blur issues when the train was moving, and because we're using what we like to call fake motion blur, which is added in after the main image is rendered, glitches can happen, especially when you have foreground objects and background objects both moving at different speeds, like in this video. So to combat that, we rendered every single shot twice, once with only the train and the mobs, and once with just the background. We applied motion blur to each of them independently and then combined them back together, which solved the issue for the most part. But we did set the motion blur for the background a lot higher than the foreground, because we wanted it to feel like the train was going extra fast. The only issue in this shot is that the relatively sharp bees from the foreground render fly into the really blurry background there. Later on, the train comes to a halt to let the frogs from the frog stroll cross the tracks. And this all takes place in a mushroom biome. And mushroom biomes have all these little mycelium spores floating about. The green frog here doesn't pay them any attention at all, even when they go right through his eye. We then go through a nether biome where the glow on this magma cube is all streaky. A little bit later, we pass under the ocean, and then is all streaky. A little bit later, we pass under the ocean, and then an alley flies up and bursts out of the water into the Minecraft Legends world. But he didn't burst out of the water. He burst out of the grass? Alright, so when we were making this video, Minecraft Legends wasn't released. Even the trailer wasn't out yet, but we were able to get access to this village set that was used in some of the in-game cutscenes. The only problem was that there was no water close enough to the central fountain for us to use, and we didn't want to make any edits to this set in case it was something that was super locked in for the game. And we didn't really have the time to do that anyway. So, with the splash happening directly on a transition between scenes, we thought it could still pass flying up through the floor if we covered up the evidence with all these splash particles.
We're looking for a criminal. Villager number 40 has been accused of violating our most sacred law. No splashing in the grass. No splashing in the grass. Isn't that him? Oh no! Quick, get him! Is it just grass? Yeah, it's just grass.
The rest of the intro video seems pretty solid until you get to a couple of the final shots where the train is riding into the giant white light that is Minecraft Live. Well, look down here. There's no flames or smoke particles on the torches. Someone must have stolen them.
Psst. Hey you! Wanna buy some smoke? Like actual smoke, check it out. No thank you, but they might. Hey, it's him! Get him! I need to learn how to do that.
That brings the intro video total up to 10. Mr. Bull, you know that's something we love doing. But on to the problems. So this was really more of a stylistic choice, because we wanted the environment to feel dark and creepy. And you've seen what enchanted items look like in the game. He'd just light the entire area up with his bright purple trousers. So the characters are trying to be as quiet as they can, but at 21 seconds in, Steve fumbles with this echo shard and accidentally throws it into the air. A second later, Alex catches it, but the chest they got it from snaps shut, triggering all of the sensors. But let's go back. The chest here completely phases through Steve's arm. This ultimately causes all of the sensors to awaken the Warden. The Warden rises up and starts moving towards them, but when Alex and Steve run this way, they activate this skulk sensor. But this one really should have activated too. Eventually, the Warden catches up and chases them into this cave entrance where they barricade it as fast as they can. But what's this? There's two white cubes here, partway into the floor. I think these were placeholders for the animators so they knew how far the characters had to run, but for some reason they got rendered too. The last issue on this video is during the end shot, where the Warden digs through the wall to get to the characters. While we know this can't actually happen in the game, we're not going to mark it down, just because it's a very cool shot. But what we are going to mark down is the fact that all of the particles were supposed to fall off of the wall, but a couple of them just stayed stuck to it. So, the epic Warden musical score comes to... You know, I think we outdid ourselves on these. With the video, not the problems. The video. Alright, how are we doing? Do we have enough budget to do the last one?
I think so, but I'm just a face now.
Wait, where's Jason?
Oh, I'm here. I'm just a disembodied voice now.
Why is James a full body?
Oh, I'm funded by the beautiful people on Patreon.
What? But that's not fair! He doesn't even work here!
Okay, so the final video we did was for when the main show was over. We had a few ideas for this, but we ended up settling on a little skit with Steve arriving late to the train. He waits at the track all day, but the train never comes. Then, in the night, a minecart carrying the frogs home slowly glides by, taunting Steve, giving him the biggest